For over 20 years, Sprague has been a leader in handling utility-scale wind energy components across all the New England states, including Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Vermont. We're especially happy to look back on the two projects we handled this year, which involved units that were 2 to 3 times the original scale of Mars Hill, which we handled almost 20 years ago.
These two projects, Western Maine Renewable Energy and Downeast Wind, are by far the largest projects for wind power that we've had here at the Searsport terminal. The components are very, very heavy, and each one has to have a critical lift.
They came from all parts of the world. We had vessels coming in from the Middle East with numerous blades on them, rail components coming in from Colorado, tower components from Houston, Texas. The reason why those components came in by barge from Houston was because they were too big to go from Colorado to Maine by rail.
The amount of landscape that we have and the infrastructure that we have makes it unique for blades of this size, the dock able to handle the weights of this size. Magnitude is what makes it so unique for a project like this. Without the hard work, the dedication, and the safety culture that these guys displayed throughout this whole project was impeccable, and that's what made it go, to be honest.
We've been doing wind energy for a long time at our Searsport terminal. In fact, I think virtually every onshore installation in the Northeast has come over our Searsport dock at some point over the last 20 years, and we're looking forward to extending that. I think offshore wind has even more promise than onshore has, just given the amount of energy that can be generated in an offshore context.
We have ideal conditions right off our shores in New England, especially in the Gulf of Maine. So we're looking to support those businesses in the state of Maine as we look to those offshore opportunities.
Personally, I've been here for 40 years and I've seen many transformations within the industry. And honestly, our industry has never had a great reputation because of our involvement with petrocarbons, and it's exciting to be with a company that has a forward look, that's not afraid to try to develop these new renewable fuels.
If you look at Sprague's evolution, much of the major transitions we've made have been in support of our customer franchise. So when we moved from whale oil to coal, when we moved from coal to residual fuel, when we got into the natural gas business, it was all because our customers are saying, I'd like you to continue to supply me as I move to a new fuel. And so we've created a space here and an institution that will go well beyond its current products and services. I want to help build a company that's going to be here for the next 150 years, providing whatever forms of energy our customers need over that time frame.